Hey, so sorry for the messy bed and shit, but I was reading this. I've been rereading Dracula recently. And I felt the need to share this. Like, okay, like this is the Barnes and Noble Classics edition. So like I was reading the introduction and notes by Brooke Allen, and I have questions for Brooke Allen. So there's this part in the introduction to talk about Stoker's life, and just hold on, just look at this shit. Let's see. In 1878, Henry Irving, blah 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 blah. Right. Stoker accepted with alacrity, resigning his position at Dublin Castle and taking only a brief holiday to marry Florence Balcombe, a Dublin beauty who had the distinction of having also been courted by Oscar Wilde. I'm not sure courted is the right word. I wanna... What? Brooke. What the hell? Like, just for the record, okay, like, Oscar Wilde, like, okay, I know that there are a lot of, like, literary historians and whatnot who like to pretend, like, oh, this obvious homoerotic stuff in these books is not actually real gay things. But, can you really do that with Wilde? The man was literally tried, convicted, and sentenced to hard labor for homosexuality. Like, okay, maybe, like, he was going after her to be, like, a beard or something? But I don't know, but it's just... It feels weird to just offhandedly throw in that, oh yeah, she was also courted by Oscar Wilde. It was like it implies that there was like some kind of love triangle thing between Stoker and Wilde and Balcombe, and I don't think Wilde was actually all that into her. Like, something tells me that he wasn't actually all that into her. On an unrelated note, like, it's been, like, probably about 9 years since I read this book. Like, I read it back in high school. Not for a class or anything. I just decided to read Dracula for fun when I was in high school because obviously I was that kid. But I had forgotten, that he basically Dracula basically pretends to be his own coachman. Like, he puts on like a fucking fake beard and like shows up to like pick Jonathan up and take him to the castle and like pretends to be his own coachman. Like, even carries Jonathan's luggage into the castle. In fact, Dracula pretends to be all of his servants because he doesn't actually have servants, so he throws this like elaborate charade. And I was like, why? What? Vlad, why? Why are you doing this? I guess he thought that Jonathan would think less of him if he didn't have servants. That's probably it, actually. I'm gonna have to, like, look into, like, Victorian Moors. Moors, however it's pronounced, you're talking about, like, cultural stuff. I'm gonna have to look into that and see, like, if it was considered, like, unbecoming to not have servants, I guess. But why all the elaborate effort? He's got 3 wives. Why couldn't he have gotten them to help out? Like, they just, as far as I can tell, they just chill around and eat babies. Like, they... That's not an exaggeration. They literally eat a baby. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, peace out.